Good morning, beautiful people. Cory here from Renaissance Club Sport. This is Pilates Fusion. So before we get started, I have a nice thick towel. If you don't have a thick towel, a pillow. We're going to be doing some kneeling stuff. So if you have some tender knees, you want to be kind, get that, and then you can have that underneath your knees. If you have a long band, this little guy, okay, grab that. If you don't have one, it's okay. We'll make do with what you have, and we can always go through my band's sticking to each other. We'll make do without. And then your tiny weight. So if you don't have any tiny weights, these are 2s, 5s. It might get kind of heavy for me. I'm still a little sore from Thursday strong with my shoulders. So I'm definitely going lighter on these. So if this is your first Pilates Fusion class, just pace yourself. I'll give you aggressions and regressions. And respect yourself, be mindful. Let's get started. Guys, we're going to start off on the floor. I'm going to actually face you to make sure all your equipment's out of the way except for that pillow or that towel. We'll come down here. Ooh. All right, so a 45-minute class. So glad I get to work out today. So what I want you to do, I'll anchor. I want you to anchor the left knee and bring that right foot out in front. So your hips are facing forward, your shoulders are facing forward. Now, this is not directly to the side, so it's not 3 o'clock. It's about 2 o'clock. How far you push that leg in front of you is whatever feels good for you. And since we did a lot of inner thighs, this is kind of why I chose this workout. So what I want you to do is just start to push into that and then push away. So bend into it, push, and then drive away. So you should start to feel the inner thigh warming up. Kind of a nice, really deep, active stretch. And hands, don't worry about what you're doing with your hands. Just keeping the abs engaged, finding a breath. And if you want, you can take that foot a little bit farther away from you. Push into it. There we go. In 10 seconds, we're going to add that deceleration, so all you're going to do is push, and then you're going to lift up the leg using the core. On the next one, we'll start it. So here we go. Lift, hold, and then push into it. Lift and hold, and push into it. So remember, really squeeze the Kegels. Yes. Lift. Perfect. I'm a little off balance today. Lift and hold. Love it. There we go. Good. Now in 10 seconds, we're going to take the left arm and place it on the ground and just keep adding a little bit more on. So on the next one, here we go. So lift, set it back down, set the hand down, extend the leg, come up and push. Lift, set the hand, extend the leg. So a nice long spine, palm pushed into the ground, spread the fingers, lift up out of that shoulder. So now that leg is going 3 o'clock. Try to relax your foot. It doesn't matter if it's pointed, doesn't matter if it's flexed, but you have a nice long line from the crown of your head all the way down to that toe. Push into it and extend. Good morning, cat. Push and extend. Now, when you're setting that left hand down, give me some distance. Really reach so you can elongate that spine even more. Good. Give me 2 more. And the last one, we're going to hold. And then just hold right here. Now, your other foot is flat on the floor. I want you to flex the foot now. Take the top hand and just reach it to the ceiling. Just hold that leg nice and long. And I want you to tap and lift straight back. Just the leg. Lift and lower. So you're zipping the belly button. Abs are drawn in, shoulders are away from the ears. Your gaze is just forward, neutral position on your neck. Lift and lower. So we're working the abductor of that top leg. Good. Keep your spine nice and long. Breathe. We have 15 seconds through this lift and lower. Good. You can keep lengthening the body. I like it. 3, 2, and 1. Now hold. Now bend the leg. Yes, the leg is bent. Now just push it behind you just a little bit and bring the knee back even. Push it back with the heel. So this is glute. So as you push it back, notice where you're feeling it, right in that butt cheek. Drive the heel back behind you. Abs are still in tight. Oh yes. A little butt work. And yes, you're still feeling the abductor. You're still lengthening out of that spine. Push it back. Push it back. Notice that your heel is just as high as your knee, not higher. You've got that beautiful tabletop position. You also should feel a little bit of work through that TFL, through the hip flexor. Yeah, less than 10 seconds. Oh yeah. Push it back. Last one. Excellent. Now extend that leg, and I want baby circles in one direction for 10. Come on, yes you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse that circle. So you're not reaching from the toe, you're reaching from the femur, from the hip socket. Lengthen for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. And set that leg down. And now you're coming up to where your shoulders are stacked over your hips. The leg is nice and long. If you don't have your weights, guys, grab your weights right now. Woohoo! This is where you will definitely need that pad. Now, the foot behind, see my foot? It's just relaxed. If you want to curl it, just be careful because you're going to be going backwards. So I would like the top of your foot just flat on the ground. Now, everybody's range of motion is really going to vary with this. So before we start to hinge back, you're really anchored into that right leg, okay? You're lengthening now your spine. Take your thumbs to the ceiling and bring your hands straight up in front and lower back down. So nice and long through your arms. Lift it up and lower back down. Inhale, exhale, beautiful. You can go a little higher than the shoulders. There we go. And of course, if you have those nice chunkier weights, I like it. Here we go. Good. So this is going to be the arm motion. And we'll do one more, and we'll forget about the arms, and we'll go into the legs. Okay? So this is what I want you to do. Push back to where you sit your butt back down on the heel and come straight back up. Push back and straight back up. So here's the side view. Sit back and come straight back up. Squeeze the glutes as you come back up. So again, you only go right to here. I'll take it. The rest of you, tap that butt onto your heel. Add the arms. Reach it up. Come all the way up. Reach it up. And push the hips back. Push the hips back. Lift the arms. Gorgeous. So now you're only working that one side. Coming back forward. Reach. Love it. Oh. Yes. Lift. Getting the abs in tight. Lift and lower. Gorgeous. That's it. Slow and controlled. Now, it's going to be a very small lift. Give me 2 more. Let's forget about the arms just for a second. Last one. Perfect. Now, what I want you to do is shift your weight into the kneeling knee. Flex the foot on the foot that's on the ground, the right leg, and just lift and lower. Lift and lower. Tiny lift, abductor. Tiny lift. Now, as you lift, reach the arms, starfish. Sunset. Here we go. Lift and lower. So what did we just do? We just engaged a lot of obliques, a lot of core. Thumb to the ceiling and down. See if you can keep that toe facing the camera. See if you can lift and then set it down slow. That eccentric. Woo! 10 seconds. I love it. Nice. See, we can't lift it that high because we don't have any momentum. And that's what we want. Give me one more, beautiful people. And release down. Excellent. Set those weights off to the side. Switch into the opposite foot. So, again, it's not 9 o'clock. It's about 10 o'clock. Push, and then come out of it. Push, and come out of it. Toe and knee are headed in the same direction. Oh, yes. This side might be a little tighter. This side might feel a little stronger. You guys are looking good. Push, push away. There we go. In 5 seconds, we add that lift. You've been here before. The lift just engages the core. Here we go. Next one. Lift it up. Set it down. Lift it up. So you want that deceleration, that control, instead of just control that leg. Yes, you can. I have a hard time watching you guys because then I set it down really quick. So I have to focus. Squeeze in the kegels. Good. Lift. Oh, I fell in the water. Lift and lower. I like it. 2 more. You know where we're going. That right arm. Lift. Set the arm. Extend the leg. Push back into it. Lift. Extend the arm. Extend the leg. Plant that arm so you have a beautiful long spine. Push into it. And reach. Push into it. And reach. This should actually feel good. We started with the legs. We started and then added that deceleration. Involving the core. Beautiful. One more. We're going to hold that leg. Here we go. Nice long spine. Flex the foot and just lengthen and tap the floor. Lift and lower. So recognize, are you kind of crouching into that bottom shoulder? Beautiful long spine. Lift and lower. Gaze is wherever feels good for you. Ooh, I can feel that abductor. Hello. Lift and lower. Nice. Keep going, guys. I think I've got to mute somebody. Keep going. Oh, yeah. I like it. There we go. Yay. Oh, 2 more. And perfect. Now what are we going to do? Bend. Bend right here. Keep that nice tabletop. Push the heel back behind you. Now, you notice I'm not moving my hip. I'm only getting that squeeze through that glute. And here. So from a side view, looks like this. Straight line. Push behind and back to center. Push behind and back to center. Yes. So top arm, if it's getting heavy, what can you do? You can take it right here. And in fact, this is kind of good because then you notice that you're not using the hip. You're actually pushing through that butt cheek. Push it back. Good, 10 seconds. Give me a smile. I like it. Happy Saturday. Oh yeah. Push it back. Good. One more. And excellent. Extend that leg. Hold it there. Baby circles for one direction from the long femur. For 10. For 9. Slow it down. 8. Really spiral deep. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Reverse that beautiful circle. Yes, you can. Come on, Seb. Come on, Jen. 8. Good, Danny. 7. 6. 5. 4. Feel where it's coming from. Deep. 3, 2, and 1. Push off. Anchor that foot. Grab those weights. Woohoo! All right. So remember, bottom, the knee that is down, that top of the foot is straight onto the floor. Let's start off with the arms first. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, thumb to the ceiling, release back down slow. Thumb to the ceiling, down slow. So your arms are long, but there's always a slight bend in the elbow. If your weights are light, resist. Come down a little slower, right? I can always create more intensity. Now you are squeezing both butt cheeks. You are drawing the belly button through to the spine. You are keeping your shoulders away from your ears. Like the weights I'm seeing. Whoop, whoop. Oh, are we going to indulge this weekend? Here we go. Last one. Relax the hands. Push back. Come straight back up. Now guys, do this slow. Reach back. Come straight back up. Just the legs. Don't incorporate the arms yet. We need those extra reps, right? That's how I trick you into doing way more reps. Reach back, straight back up. Remember, only go down to what feels best for you. If your quads are a little tight around that attachment of your knee, you're going to limit the range of motion because you're going to feel like you feel it in your knee. One more, and we add the weights. Here we go. Reach back, reach the weights to the ceiling, and lower. Inhale and exhale. So good. That left leg is facing straight forward. It's anchored on the floor. That's it. Lift. Good. Got the motion. Find that breath. Bring the two together like a beautiful symphony. Oh, yes. Perfect. Last one. And excellent. So remember what we did. Shift. And I want you just to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Focus on control. When you got that motion, add the arms and down. Thumbs to the ceiling and down. Lift. So if we were standing through these, I really love these kneeling. If we were standing, a lot of times we throw the leg because we use all kinds of momentum, right? Which is okay sometimes, but these are those stabilizer muscles, those tiny muscles that we need to work. That's what Pilates is about, right? Working the little guys. They're like your ants. I hear some of you guys have some ant problems. Thank goodness I've not seen one ant. Lift and lower. You got 15 seconds. I love that control. Try to keep that leg lifted. Set it down slowly. Lift. Woohoo! I lift. Oh yeah. I lift. Woohoo! Last one. And beautiful. All right. Set those off to the side. I want you to grab your bands and we're going to do some standing butt work. What? My favorite, curtsies. So I'm going to face you and I want you to grab the band and wrap a couple times, okay? Great thing about the band is if it's too hard, okay, if you can't extend like this and point both knuckles to each sidewall, then you can release it really fast instead of going, oh, I need to stop for a moment, okay? So keep in mind the band is going to stay in front of you. It's going to go forehead level, and you're just going to pull and lengthen your arms, lock them out, and you push your chest out, but your shoulder height and your knuckles are facing to each sidewall. Yes or yes? All right, so where I want you to start is you're going to bring your right foot into a reverse curtsy, okay? So hold the arms right here. Just get that band nice and tight and just go into a curtsy where your knee goes down, front knee right over the ankle, heel stays anchored on the front leg, straight back up. Curtsy, reverse curtsy, toe tap, reverse curtsy, or high knee. It's up to you. Reverse curtsy, toe tap. You decide. Now, I want you to pull the band as you go into the curtsy. Reverse curtsy, knee. Reverse curtsy, knee. So at no point is the band like a loose noodle, right? Yes. Keep the chest lifted. Push back. Side, that butt cheek. I love it. Good. Everybody's curtsy is a little bit different. Some people can reach really far. Some people it's just a little baby. Up to you. Giving you different variations. How are those shoulders? Come on, Jen. Pull. Pull. High knee. You got 10 seconds. So we did this for 1 minute. There we go. And up. Reach. One more. Pull. And beautiful. Now take the curtsy back. Release the arms. Down and up for 30 seconds. Go. Down. Tap the knee. 30 seconds. Hey, I'm not starting that clock till you start with me. Let's go. Come on. Down and up. Woohoo. Burn. Nothing with the arms. Yes, you can. 10 seconds. Get a little lower. Come on, Kat. Come on, Jen. Tap that knee every time. Back knee. 3, 2, and 1. All the way up. Beautiful. Take your left arm, reach it over as your right arm reaches down the right leg, push into the opposite hip. Woo, curtsy love. Beautiful. Excellent. All right, we're going to the other side. Now, you're going to take the arms and go like this, and then like this. So, think of the left arm going to the floor, right to the ceiling, and then opposite way. Yes or yes? Into the curtsy. So show me the curtsy, and then come up. Perfect. Show me the curtsy, and come up. Your front right foot is anchored. They do not go fast. I'm looking for a big range of motion. Beautiful. Let's use the arms. Pull and pull. Let's add a knee lift. What? Pull and pull. A little bit of thinking this morning, right? Yeah. Remember, you can absolutely give me a toe tap. Pull. The band is still nice and tight, team. Yes. Where's Christina? She said she was going to make it. Good, Sarah. Nice, Sandy. You got it, Steph. Just let it flow. 10 seconds. How is that butt cheek? You feel like a beautiful dancer. Last one. Hold it back. Down and up. Let's go. 30 seconds. Where's your weight? In the front heel. In that front heel. Hi, Kendall. Come on in, Sissy. Come on. Keep going, guys. I can still see you. Come on, there's your bed. Down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Take that right arm over top, left hand reach down. Bend into the knee you're touching. Beautiful job. Guys, you just hit inner thighs, outer thighs, butt, hamstring. Oh, in that little segment. Nice work. All right, let's go down onto the floor. Let's hit the lower abs. Ooh. So set the band off to the side. Let's grab your dumbbells. Of course, you don't have to use the dumbbells if you don't want to. I want you to tuck through the stomach, rounding down, one vertebrae at a time. Last thing to come down is your head. And I want you to take your arms to the ceiling. Now, drive your chest to the ceiling. Lift the shoulder blades off of the floor and then press them back down. So when you squeeze the scapula blades into the floor, you're still pushing your chest to the ceiling. Float the right leg in tabletop, float the left leg in tabletop. So active tabletop, your knees are over your hips. If you do not feel your back imprinted on the floor, I want you to bring your knees closer towards your body, okay? So one leg at a time, the arms are just holding there. Give me that tabletop toe tap, slow, and opposite side. So one at a time, keep alternating. Guys, really focus. Your eyes are closed. Squeeze the kegels. Try to avoid the leg doing the work. So it takes a deep pelvic floor contraction. Give me one more. One more on the opposite side. Good. Now hold that tabletop position. Take the right arm overhead to where the thumb and the weight taps the floor. Come back up and left arm. Now your range of motion might vary here. Do what feels best for you. Straight up. Keep alternating nice and slow. And what we're going into is alternating. So when your right arm goes back, your left leg will go into that table tap, yes? One more on the right with the arm, and one more on the left with the arm. All right, so let's take the right leg and the left arm. So right leg goes down and taps, left arm goes overhead, come back up center, and switch. Right and left leg. Now find, you don't need to listen to my cueing. I want you to find that rhythm on your own. It's just opposite arm, opposite leg. When you find where you don't have to think about it, it's just happened naturally, then we have connected the right side of the brain with the left. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. This is a great exercise every morning, right? Some of us have to work our brain, yes. Some of us like to use only one side all day. Give me a couple more. Perfect. All right, both arms, lift your legs to the ceiling. Now what I want you to do is keep the leg long. If this ends up being too much, guys, go back to the tabletop. Only the right leg is nice and long. It lowers down towards the floor. Hover, left leg is still to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, pull it straight back up. You're switching to the left side. Down nice and long. Again, we are not using any momentum. We are not using any leg muscle to pull that leg back up. Back to the right side. And then back to the left. Remember, we're just building. And one more time on the right. And one more time on the left. And I know you guys got the arm. So when that right leg goes down, I want the left arm going overhead. Here we go. Right leg, left arm. Straight back to center. Right arm, left leg. Excellent. Keep alternating slow. If you're taking about 4 seconds in total, then you're exactly where I want you. If you're whipping through these really fast, I want you to really cinch the belly button and recognize what's happening. Good. One more. Finish it up. All right, can we do it? Let's go both arms overhead. Both legs go long. Guys, if you need to, if your lower back comes off the floor, please, please, please don't go as low to the floor. You'll go more diagonal into the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, reach the arms, reach the legs, and pull back up. Now, I know some of you are really strong. So if you want to lift your head and do it to the progression, keeping your head up, absolutely, right, Jen? If you don't want to lift your head, completely leave it on the floor and continue to glide through this set. Slow, lower down on the legs. So this is every part of your abdominals. Squeeze the kegels, obliques, rectus abdominis. Find the breath. You have 30 seconds. So good. And remember, you can always regress and take it back to bent knees. Beautiful. There we go. Love it. Less than 10 seconds. Big twice. Last one. Beautiful. Bring the knees into the chest. Just hug the knees for a second. Side to side. Let's place the feet on the floor nice and wide. Anchor the feet. Your arms are just relaxed down. Let the knees fall over to one side, opening the hips. Good, and then opposite side. And just flow through that a couple times. Feeling any pressure in your lower back releasing. Perfect. All right, so you still have your dumbbells, guys. I want you to bring those heels as close as you can get them to your tush. So bring them in nice and tight. I can reach down and my fingertips are actually touching my heels, yes? So what I want you to do is take the arms straight up to the ceiling, palms are facing each other, and I want you to start to tuck, lifting up one vertebrae at a time and coming into that bridge. Now at the top of that bridge, I want you to hold. I want you to soften your elbows, let the elbows, the thumbs go down to the floor, and then press straight back up. So we're just holding a bridge with a tricep extension. So drop, tap the floor on each side of your head, and then extend and lock at the top. Notice that you're not moving the wrist. You're keeping the wrist in neutral position, and you're locking the elbows. That elbow joint is made to lock. Guys, your butt is still lifted off the floor. Your hamstrings are working, your glutes, you're squeezing your knees towards each other using the inner thigh. Good. Now halfway with the triceps, and I want you just to pulse the triceps as you pulse your butt and lift the butt, lift the butt, lift the triceps. So a baby press through the tricep halfway and a squeeze through the tush. And 10, and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the tush. Take the arms to the side to where your elbows are on the floor to 45. Your hands are facing your knees. Guys, your butt's still up. Get it up there. Get that tush up. I want you to walk your feet a little closer together. Extend that right leg straight to the ceiling. And I want you to dip. And as you lift your butt, you're giving me a chest press. Tapping the dumbbells together. Drop the tush, lift it up. So single leg, bridge only. Down and push up. Oh yeah. What happened to my height? Come on. What happened to my height? Lift and lower. Down slow. And when you get to the bottom, you are not starting a campfire. No s'mores today. It's a little tap. It's hot down there, so I want you to just feel the heat and get out of the kitchen. Lift it back up. Love it. Down and lower. Yes. You got one more. And perfect. Now, cross into that figure 4. Bring the hands down, touching the dumbbells to each other. Your elbows are touching the floor. Down with the butt, lift and press up. So you're actively using your triceps and your chest right now with a crush press. Push those dumbbells together. Push, drop the butt, lower the dumbbells. Extend the butt, the dumbbells, lift the butt. Oh, that's when you thought you couldn't do any more with that butt cheek. Come on, get it up there. You got 10 seconds. Down and lift. 8. Woohoo! 5. I'm not counting. I'm watching the clock. Come on, squeeze those elbows in. Give me one more. Excellent. Now extend that right leg. Your weights are extended straight up. I want you to flex the foot. Tap the heel, point the toe, lift it for 10. For 9, your butt is still lifted. For 8, your hips are not moving. If you want to drop those weights, you can. Flex and point. 5, 4. My left butt cheek is on fire. 3. Yes, we can. 2. And 1. Lower down. Beautiful. Cross that leg. Grab the foot. Pull it closer. Take the opposite hand and just push that knee away. Oh, nice work, guys. We'll change it up just a little on the other side. Giving those both butt cheeks a little bit of love. All right, here we go. Put those heels nice and close. Grab those dumbbells. This time it will be a full lengthening of the arms to where your thumbs go overhead and then you come straight back up. So it's very little triceps, guys. This is more lat. So your weights are squeezed together and you take your arms as long as you can back overhead and then squeeze them back up. All right, so let's lift the tush off of the floor. And I want you to just hold the tush and then take the weights, tap them overhead, draw the shoulders away, and then bring it straight back up. So as you go overhead, inhale, and as you drive the weights back up, exhale. You're just holding a single bridge. Both heels are anchored on the floor. Spread your toes. Squeeze the knees towards each other. There we go. And keep the shoulders drawn down away from the ears. Nice. And 1 more. And extend that left leg straight to the ceiling. Now as you drop down, you're reaching the arms, and then as you lift up, you extend overhead. Let's go. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. So I started to move my leg, but I just want your left leg reaching to the ceiling. It's not lowering yet. Not yet. We have to save that for later. Do recognize that both hips are still facing the ceiling. Do recognize that maybe you're getting a little higher, or maybe you're not getting quite as high as you were on the other side. Remember, there are 2 butt cheeks back there, and if one becomes so much stronger than the other one, what happens? Yep, you know. You have to go make filler and fill the other side. Just kidding. Drop, lift. You got 5. Woohoo! 4, 3, 2, long arms, and 1. Keep the arms to the ceiling. Flex the foot. Bring that heel down. Point the toe and lift it up. Flex and lift. Flex. So the heel. There we go. Through 6. Arms are straight to the ceiling, or you can relax them down. It's up to you. Lift and lower. So good. Oh, come on, get that tush a little higher. 5. Yes, you can. Get it up there, Sarah. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross it over. Figure 4. Palms face each other. So you're going to give me a hug a tree. You're going to bring your butt down and lift and squeeze together. So a chest fly with a figure 4 bridge. Down and lift. So notice, are you trying to take a little extra time at the bottom? No. Be just as strong. The opposite side, so good. We got this. Yes. Down, squeeze up. Excellent. Lift and lower. Guys, you have 10 seconds. Come on, we can do it. This will be it. We're going to finish with a little more core. Lift and lower. Down, squeeze up. Last one. And excellent. Drop it all the way down. Bring that leg in. Grab the foot instead of behind the hamstring and take the opposite leg and push it away. Push that knee away. You can let the foot relax down towards the glutes. Shoulders are relaxed down. Feel that nice deep stretch. Oh yeah. And release. Excellent. So I want you to go onto your side. I'll face this way. And then right onto your stomach. So you have your band. And I want you to take your band behind your back and then choke up on it a couple times. You know we have to do a couple push-ups, right? So as you're choking up on the band, it's right at the bra line or mid-back, okay? Curl your toes under and just push up. So if you want to go into full push-ups, be my guest. I hate push-ups, but I'm going to do them with you with my knees down. So I'm in the modified version. Your hands are as wide as the mat. I want your elbows going slightly towards your hips. And we are going to do these for only 30 seconds. So it's not about how many, it's about slow and controlled, right? Let's go. Down and push up. Down and push up. Push those elbows back towards your hips. Woo! Why did I make my band so tight? Gosh darn it. It's like some extra weight just came on. I like it. So remember, slow and controlled. Oh yeah. Bring those elbows towards your hips, Jen. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Take that band out in front of you. Take your feet wide, take your hands wide. And I want you to take your gaze straight down to the floor. I want you to inhale, exhale, just lift your chest, leave your feet on the floor, lift the arms, pull the band wide, and inhale, exhale, release back down. You want to turn your head to the side, turn your head to the side, but please make sure you have a neutral spine so you look straight at the floor. Keeping the feet down, inhale, exhale again, lift the chest, spread the band, arms are long, palms are to the floor, release back down. Keep the hands down, keep the chest down. Inhale, exhale, lift the quadriceps off the floor, reaching your toes from the hip all the way through the femur, through that long bone, and release back down. Inhale, exhale, abs are tight, just the legs again, and release down. Put it all together. Inhale, exhale, lift, spread, and release back down. Gorgeous. If you don't have a band, you can just lift the arms. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, lift up. Good. And one more time. Inhale, exhale, lift up. And just give me little swimmers. So again, alternating opposing arm, opposing leg, and swim. For 8, abs are in tight. 7, 6, lengthening. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Set it down. Guys, I want you to make sure you keep both feet anchored on the floor. I want you to take that right arm, left arm is wide, and just lift up and open. Feel that stretch through the shoulders, through the chest. Release back down. Inhale, exhale, opposite side. So my right arm is anchored. My left is to the ceiling. Both feet are anchored on the floor. And release back down. Let's switch again. This is a great stretch. Drawing the belly button in, and again, opposite side. Now we're going to do the exact same, but with the legs. So hands stay anchored. Lift up through the right side and take it over. If you want to bend, so arabesque, bend. Keep the hip open, keep the abs tight, but that opposite foot is on the floor. Come back to center, keep the legs wide, and lift up opposite side. Bend into it. Both palms are still on the floor, nice and wide. This is lower back, hip flexor. One more time, each side. Inhale, exhale, up, cross over. Never do this slow, but just kind of flow through it. See if you can tap the foot to the floor. If you can't, I promise if you do this every day, this is a great stretch, you will start to increase that flexibility. Last time on the other side. And come back to center. Let go of your band. Press your palms into the floor. Curl your toes under. Push up and then into a downward dog. Nice and long through your spine. Adjust. bend one knee, walk the dog. Keep alternating. And then on your next breath, nice long spine. Take the right hand in, take the left, bend the knees when you need to. Walk the hands all the way up to the feet. Let your arms hang heavy, let your head hang heavy. And then start to draw the belly button in, lift the quadriceps, coming up. One vertebrae at a time, coming all the way back up center. Give me a big inhale. Oh, you guys did awesome today. Bring the hands down to heart center. Excellent work. Thank you so much, guys. Let me know if you definitely